Hey there, it's Frankie Nicole again, and here's the return of Oliver. I did not leave him anywhere, and he is definitely still the spunky little mongrel he always is. Right now he would love to go out, so he's probably going to leave. Oh, there he goes. Anyways, so I'd like to thank my 2 subscribers that I have so far, and really appreciate your subscription. Hope that I can continue to deliver videos. And yesterday's video, or actually today's video, got 22 views so far, so whee! I'm excited. I wanted to bring these beautiful flowers that I received from my mother into the shot because I love roses and they're multicolored and beautiful. So, like life should be. I have another card from one of my other decks to share for today that I thought would be appropriate, but I also wanted to share something that came to me in a dream because I have pretty strong premonitions from my dreams, and it was really strange. I was having a conversation with somebody, and it was manifested in a way that was from like a TV show, like a character that I knew that was, you know, somebody who was that maybe I identified with, that I kind of enjoyed seeing on the TV, and that I don't know, maybe had based some romantic something on. I'm not sure exactly, but in my dream I broke down and was very emotional, and I said that I loved them. And so that was very interesting because I have been talking a lot about love and bringing love into your life and being open and willing and vulnerable, because no matter what happens to us in life, we have to remain vulnerable to let the love that we seek come in, and what we are open to, we will receive. So, on that note, I am going to read the card. You are an angel of light. Before you, I surrender the past and future. All that matters is this moment. My heart is transformed every time you are near. I thought that was really fitting for the dream, and just to let go of the past and what you might expect of the future, and know that the moment is now. Enjoy the moment. I personally definitely have a hard time accepting the moment, and I read somewhere today online about you know, the moment passes so quickly, and you're on to the next one. How are you enjoying this moment right now? And it's very true, because you can get caught up and just trying to move to the next thing. What's next? What's next? What are we doing? And not enjoying exactly what is going on until it's gone, and then you miss what you had in that moment. Alright, so I have my stones again, and actually I got 2 new stones. I have a pink opal stone, and it's very pretty. It called out to me. Unfortunately, they're a little bit more expensive than I hoped that they would be, but you know, they're nice and polished and whatnot. And then I have this one. It's a fire obsidian, and it's very interesting. I like that it has like these really neat little brown circles. A lot of them, you can't really tell on here, but it has like really depth in the little brown circles. Most of my stones are bringing power or wisdom or strength and love, passion, a lot of passion and love, because, you know, I'm a passionate, loveful person, and that's just how it is. So, on to the cards. Let's get to the reading. I'll scoot back, get myself some room to get the cards shuffled. Too much going on the screen right now. 2 jumping out, and pick the third one. All right. Oh, awesome. So we have 7 of Swords upright, 7 of Cups reversed, and the Universe reversed. And I must say, the Universe is probably one of my favorite cards from this deck, besides the Queen of Wands, because, you know, Queen of Wands, and just the card is just fantastic. And there's a tiger in the wand, a lot of the Wands cards, just fantastic. Totally my deck. On to the cards. Anyways, so we have the 7 of Swords, which is also futility. So 7 of Swords in traditional tarot is like being cheated, or like leaving things behind, or forgetting things, or kind of being drawn back to the past, not being able to forget things. So there's a little bit of an air of maybe being pulled back to the past things that have happened, or maybe the way that you have thought about things, a past way of thinking. It's called, on top it says futility. So perhaps there's like an air of trying to move past, and things from the past are still kind of plaguing you, or are coming back to haunt you. It's, you know, it's really important to let go and move on, and it's really fitting for this reading, actually. So it's kind of like the air of things from the past still being around. And then we have the 7 of Cups, which is choices, or debach. And we have these 2 people here, and they're kind of floating in the water, which is really sweet and kind of nice. And it's kind of like, you know, there's a lot of emotions, there's a lot of feelings, there's a lot of things that could go on. The cups are kind of spilled down into the water. They're kind of floating around. And we have that little crescent moon, so it's at night as well. A lot of the cup cards are at night, and I feel like people get more emotional at night because their guard is down. They've had all day. They've had to deal with a lot of stresses, and so it being in reverse, it's like traditionally it's like making a choice, or maybe not wanting to see the choices. And so perhaps there's a choice that has to be made, and the past is plaguing what has happened, and the choices to be made. And it's important to really think deeply about, do you want to carry that energy further? Do you want to let it continue to bother you? Do you want to continue to be held back, and instead of moving forward? And I think that it being in reverse, the 7 of Cups, is that you're kind of choosing to move forward and make a choice. Then we have the Universe in reverse, which I will show you here. We've got the goddess. It was so cool. And we have the world all around it. And it's the last card. It's basically the completion card of the major arcana. And so it's like the ending, the finale. And it's in reversed. So it's maybe not quite there. Maybe there's still the choices to be made. The finale, but it also it garners to seek counsel, to seek help for the choices perhaps that you have to make. Maybe there's a completion of something that you really would like to get to, but you maybe need to seek out someone's advice on getting out of your own thoughts, your own mind frame, and seeing it from a different perspective where you can finally make that choice. it's a, you know, the world is also a lot on your shoulders. You feel like it's very heavy. And interestingly, in this deck, she's standing on a baby, which I don't really understand. I think it represents a little bit of like, okay, so the cycle is, you know, the birth and then to the finish line, and then you are, you know, restarting the whole cycle all over again. So she's standing on top of this, the beginning of something new. And she's also got a snake wrapped around her shoulders, which I think also represents temptation, a little bit of like, maybe she feels a little bit bound or tied up by things that would tempt her or him, that would make it difficult to complete. You know, she's standing there, one leg, it's like a yoga pose, and she has to complete this cycle, and, you know, she's surrounded by little flames, and she's in the spotlight, and it's completely, she's the center focus, and it's very important for her to complete this task. So, and even at the bottom, we have like the little, the spotlight, and the little animals, the tiger and the bull, and then, oh, we have some more animals in the upper corner. I believe that's also a Jewish symbol or letter. I'm not familiar with the alphabet, the Jewish alphabet, but I feel as if it's definitely a completion to be had based off choices that you have to decide from the past whether or not you're going to bring it forward and continue on. It definitely rings a little bit for me, but I hope that it has it helps you and help you understand what you need to be doing and how the whole situation is unfolding for you. I'm being drawn to one more card. Four of Cups. And there's a full moon again in this one. And I believe that this is also a card of holding on to emotions. And I think that what it says is it's time to let it go. It's time to move on. So I hope that's helpful for you, and I hope you've enjoyed the reading, and I will see you tomorrow.